Hey guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can configure your sub account, configure their pricing option, make sure that you charge them accordingly, and yeah, some basic stuff really of setting your client's sub account, okay? To create unlimited sub account, you need to have either the freelancer agency plan, the $297 per month, or the SaaS Pro plan, which is $497 per month. So currently I'm using the agency plan, which allow me to create unlimited sub accounts, but it doesn't have an option to use a SaaS and also a markup billing for the third-party app. I'm fine with this. I don't really need the fancy stuff for SaaS Pro. I probably need in the future, but I'm fine with this. Now, if you also same with me, you want to offer CRM services to your client, I think this is a good start for you. So to start with, you click on the add sub account. By the way, these are all the sub accounts that I created, and these options in here are basically the third-party application that is tied up to Go High Level. You can see if it is installed or not. These clients are using the LC email, which is an extra paid options of GHL. You can also use a different platform like G Suite if you don't want to pay for an extra, email marketing for GHL. Create a sub account, you click the green button, and aside from a blank option, you can also see some templates that GHL already created. What this basically means is, for example, you are a bookkeeper and you are flexible with in terms of setting the automation for your bookkeeping business, then you can start with the recommendation from GHL because they already preset the automation for you that fits to the financial industry, specifically for bookkeeper. So that's the difference. Basically, you are using the preset that they have loaded. Now, if you are really firm with the sequences or the automation and filters that you want to use, then I highly recommend that you start from scratch. And normally marketers use the scratch option for them to tailor the automation for their client. So that's where they are paid for. So yeah, let's say I'm going to start a blank snapshot. You click that and then you put in the address. So 55, just put that there. Now, don't worry if your address doesn't, pop. So if your address doesn't pop into the search bar, you can also use the add account manual. So you click that. So just click this if you don't want to put in your address, okay? So yeah, let's say I'm going to click add account. Let's just pretend I don't have address. I'm working digital and stuff. You manually put on the details of your, client. Just fast forward that, because I choose the manual way. It asks me again to put in the address. So yeah, oh my god, what's the address for that? Put in there phone number. And say you have already configured something in your sub account that fits to your new client, then instead of starting from scratch again, what you can do is just export the snapshot of the sub account and import it. But this plan doesn't allow that to do. This is my current plan right now, but if you're willing to open to the 497, which is roughly like 800 AUD, that's too much for me per month, then feel free to open for this. So I'm fine with 297 for now. So yeah, so put in the email address and then the time zone. Yeah, GST. I'm not from Sydney, but Sydney and Melbourne are the same. So you click the save button, and then since we started from scratch, you cannot expect some presets in here. So if you go into the, okay, so you already created a sub account, you want to switch to that sub account that you just created, you click on the switch sub account, and then here, so this is the the new sub account that we created. If you want to add the employees of this client, you go into the settings, you go into the my staff, you put in the employees details, and the list goes on. Now, the most important part, you want to make sure that you were not charged. If they use a third-party, application, you want to make sure that your agency card won't charge. So you need to put in their company billing information, or tell them set up your billing information. So they need to add their payment method. So usually if you add the staff email address, they will get a notification. You allow them, let's say I'm going to put myself. Oh, I think I read this one is already existing. You have an options in here. What are the only features that they can access? So make sure that you allow them to have access to the settings so they can put in their billing information. So once they put in their billing information, you also need to make sure that your agency view, so under the settings option in the billing, okay, so to make sure that you are not charged, so you go into your agency option, you click on the billing, and make sure that the wallet transaction in here, okay, this one, these are not auto charge. So make sure that you disabled this auto charge option. Otherwise, if they getting charged, your card will be charged as well. So you don't want to do that. You don't want that. So if you use the GHL service, you want to make sure that the card are being charged. Now, how you can bill them in recurring basis if you're just using the freelancer plan, okay? For that, you need to have your own sub account first. So I created, for example, this one sub account, and then you need to create an invoice for your client. But before that, put them in the system. Let's say add them. So do you put them on the system? Phone number, got the phone number, so put that there, and then they are a customer, saved, and then you go into the payments, go to the recurring templates, or recurring, you need to create a template first. Once you've already created a template, you click on create invoice. You want to make sure it is, let's say it's a recurring because it's a subscription. So once you created an invoice, you invoice them according to what you want, let's say every force or whatsoever, and then you need to create, this one is like your logo, and then where do you want that to be billed? I want it to bill to this specific client. You want to line items, let's say subscription, and then this is like 100 AUD subscription. If you are GST, you charge GST, then you put in the GST there whatsoever, notes and stuff, and then you click on scheduled. They will receive an email notification that they need to pay for that, and if it's a recurring, GHL will already do that for you. But before that as well, you need to configure your Stripe account into your GHL, which can be found in the payment section again. So it's still in the payment section. So just go into the integration, I believe, and you connect your Stripe account or your PayPal, or your Square or whatsoever. So so that's it. If you have any question, feel free to comment down below. If you want to try go high level, use my link below to get a discount. Thank you.